She didn't say a word. No post, no press. No warning. Just silence. One day, Kelly Ripa was everywhere, glowing on morning shows, lighting up red carpets. And the next, she was gone. Fans were left stunned. Rumors flooded social media. Did something happen to Mark? Why would Kelly walk away now? No explanation came. But behind the cameras, something deeply personal was unfolding. Her entire career paused. Not for business, not for scandal, but for love. And not just any love. A quiet, desperate love. That knew time was running out. If this already feels personal to you, stay with us. Make sure to like the video, subscribe for more heartfelt updates, and share your thoughts below. Your voice matters here. She first noticed it in the little things. Mark, who once filled the house with laughter, had grown quieter. He'd sit by the window longer than usual, his coffee untouched. Some mornings he wouldn't even turn on the news. Something he never skipped. Kelly didn't push at first. She just watched. When he walked into a room, he seemed lost, like he'd forgotten why he came in. And when he held her hand one night, he didn't say anything. He just squeezed it. A little tighter than usual. The kids noticed too. "Is Dad okay?" Joaquin asked once. Kelly forced a smile. She began rearranging her schedule, canceling meetings, quietly stepping back. Friends thought she was taking a break. But Kelly wasn't resting, she was preparing. One night, she found him sitting alone in the dark, his face pale. When she reached out, he whispered, "I just don't want to scare them." That was the moment she knew. This wasn't about exhaustion. This wasn't just aging. Something was wrong. And no job, no stage, no audience in the world could matter more than being with him now. The silence had become too loud to ignore. It was late. The studio lights had faded and the house was finally quiet. Kelly sat at the kitchen table, still in her work clothes, rubbing her eyes. That's when Mark spoke, his voice low, almost breaking. "I don't want to ask this," he said, pausing. "But I need you to stop. The show, the travel, everything. Just for now. Just be here." Kelly didn't respond right away. She just looked at him, really looked. He wasn't the man everyone saw on red carpets. He was tired. He was scared. And in that moment, he wasn't asking as a husband. He was pleading as a man afraid of what tomorrow might take from him. "I'm not asking for forever," Mark added, "just until we know more. Until we know what's next." Kelly's heart sank. She had spent years building her career. Every step, every morning show, every headline, it all meant something. But this was different. This was the man who held her hand through childbirth, who stayed up during their kids' fevers, who believed in her when no one else did. Tears welled in her eyes, but she nodded slowly. "Okay," she whispered. "I'll step back." That night, she sent the emails. She cleared the calendar. And for the first time in decades, the spotlight dimmed. Not because of scandal or contract, but because of love. She chose him. Not the cameras. Not the show, just him. When the news broke, it didn't come with a press release. No dramatic headline. No exclusive interview. Just silence. Kelly Ripa, one of the most consistent faces on morning television, was suddenly gone. Her chair sat empty. Her name disappeared from upcoming bookings. The industry took notice fast. Producers were confused. PR teams were scrambling. Fans flooded comment sections with one question: where is Kelly? But Kelly wasn't hiding. She was home, packing away her heels, turning off her phone, and ignoring the offers that kept coming. It wasn't burnout. It wasn't a scandal. It was a choice. A quiet, powerful choice. Her team begged for statements. Networks offered flexibility, but she stayed firm. "I need this time," she told them, "and I won't explain it on camera." For decades, Kelly had smiled through pain, delivered lines through loss, and kept working no matter what life threw at her. But this time was different. The cameras kept rolling. The gossip shows kept guessing. But behind it all, a woman who had given her life to the public finally gave herself permission to walk away. Not forever, but for now. For him. For love. Behind the closed doors of their quiet home, far from the studio lights and flashing cameras, Kelly sat beside Mark, hand in hand, heart in heart. She could have been anywhere. On stage, in meetings, in front of millions. But she wasn't. She was here, by his side. The room didn't echo with applause anymore. No makeup artists, no countdowns. Just the soft hum of life and the sound of Mark's breathing. Sometimes slow, sometimes strained. And in those moments, she smiled. Not for the world, not for the brand, just for him. She read to him from their old journals, laughed at stories the world had forgotten, held his hand during the quietest nights. Fame had built their life. But now love was holding it together. She didn't need headlines anymore. She needed time to be his wife, his friend, his everything. The room was dim, the evening light barely touching Mark's face. Kelly leaned in, brushing a strand of hair from his forehead. Mark's voice was almost a breath. "Thank you for everything." She nodded, holding back the flood. Her eyes said it all. No stage, no crowd. Just love she didn't fall apart. She stayed, strong, steady, his anchor, and in that silence, they said goodbye. Without ever needing the word. If this story moved you, share your love in the comments. Like and subscribe for more heartfelt moments. We're here with you,